what the keys are to the glory days at the stick. From who's got it better than us to brick by brick. It's always the 49ers way, from off-season to game day. Yeah, we talk back. It's the 49ers Cutback.
T.O. is coming in hot already. Chase Young, yes or no? And I'm in for it. I mean, I know he hasn't had a lot of production over the last 2 years with the injury, the ACL. I've heard what people have been talking about as far as, Chase Young. But when I look at the dynamic talent, it's not like it never showed, right? Because a lot of times you get players that are drafted and then you're like, well, their talent never showed. But we're talking about a guy that was rookie of the year, a guy that made a huge impact in that first year. Now, the ACL definitely slowed him down. We did not get to see a full-fledged Chase Young last year, but now that they've not exercised the fifth-year option, it's basically a one-year deal. So that means if they were going to trade him, the value at which they're going to trade him for has definitely went down. His money this year is just a little over $5 million. That means it's affordable for the 49ers. If you're telling me that we can get Chase Young for whatever that draft pick ends up being, I'm down. If it's one of those third-round picks, let's do it because I think he can make a huge impact. And just listening to John Lynch's words and what he had to say in the press conference, he was very clear that Brandon Ayuk is going to be a part of this team because of what they plan on doing this season. And I think that could be the case for Chase Young as well. This is one of those things if you make an investment into Chase Young for a year, you don't have to really worry about what comes down the line. You're just doing it for a year. Do you give up draft capital? Yes. But this is also comp picks that you're going to be giving up. So to me, go ahead, make the move for Chase Young. If you have to kick him a 3 this year, pick 99, a 4 or 5 next year, depending on whatever. I'm down with that. I'm down with Chase Young. I think putting him on a defensive line with Hargrave and Armstead and Bosa is one of the most ridiculous front fours that you will see. That means Drake Jackson's coming off the bench, and you have a really good rotation again. So, yes, I'm all for Chase Young. Have no problems with it. I understand people that are reluctant because of the injury, but I think he's going to be healthy. We're far removed now from that ACL. I'm really, really into it.